Alright, let's look at number 13. A man's taxable income is $20,000. He pays tax at the rate of 28%. The amount of income tax he pays is, so basically we're going to find 28% of 20,000. So let's try and work that out. Alright, so if we look here, 28% is actually 28 over 100 because the percentage is a fraction with a denominator of 100. So we're going to times it by 20,000 over 1. We cancel out the zeros. So you're going to multiply 28 by 200. Or basically what we need to do is multiply 28 by 2. This is a shortcut method. 2 8s are 16. 2 2s are 4 plus 1. Give you 5. And you add 2 extra zeros. So basically that will give us 5,600. And if we check in our choice, C would have been 5,600. Alright, so that's number 13. Let's look at number 14 now. Number 14, a man's basic wage for a 40-hour week is $160. He is paid $5 per hour for overtime. If he works 6.5 hours overtime in a certain week, his wage for that week is, so this is a basic wage question. So $5 per hour, right? And it's 6.5 per hour for overtime, and it's 6.5 hours basically overtime he's working. So basically we're going to multiply 5 by 6.5, which is basically 5 by 6.5. Let's try that. So 5 5s 25. 5 times 6 is 30 plus 2 gives us 32. And because this 0.5 is one decimal place, we're going to move back one place. So we have $32.50. So what we're going to do, we're going to add that $32.50 to the original 160. Alright, so 0 plus 5 is 5. 0 plus 2 is 2. Bring another decimal point. 6 plus 3 is 9. So we have $192.50. So therefore, in our choice, our answer would be D. D would be our answer for number 14. Alright, let's look at another question. Number 15. Number 15 is another consumer arithmetic question. If TT $6 is equivalent to US $1, then TT $15 in US dollars is what? So this is a foreign exchange question, an exchange rate question. So let's work this question out. Number 15. It says TT $6 is equal to US $1. And you want to find out how much TT $15 would be in US. So I'm going to use something called cross multiplication. So 6 would definitely give me 1, and 15 would definitely, I don't know what it is, so let's call it x. So let's cross multiply. 6 times x is 6x. 1 times 15 is 15. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to divide both sides by the coefficient. So x will be equal to 15 divided by 6. Let's try and work that out using long division. We don't have no calculator. So 15 divided by 6. 6 can go into 15 definitely. 2 times 6 is 12. If we take away 12 from 15, we leave with 3. So what we do, we put a decimal point and we add a 0. We did that back in primary school. 6 into 30 leave you with 5, and 5 6s are 30. So basically the answer will be $2.50. Alright, so in our choices the answer would have been basically C, $2.50. That is C. Okay, let's look at another one. Number 16. Number 16, the annual interest rate on a 15-year mortgage on a house assessed at a value of $450,000 is 5 cents on every $1. What is the interest paid on the mortgage for the first year? So we have some choices here. So how would we approach a question like that? Very, very simple. Now, they said in the question that 5 cents is equal to, there are 5 cents basically on every $1. So that means the 5 cents would actually be the same as, or be on every 100 cents, okay? But basically what we're going to do, we're going to treat 5 cents as 5%. So we're going to find 5% of 450,000. So 5% is 5 over 100 times $450,000. Cancel out the zeros. So we're going to multiply 5 by 4,500. Alright? So let's work out that. So 4,500 times 5. 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 0 is 0, 5 5s are 25, 5 4s are 20 plus extra 2 give you 22,500. So in our choices, our answer would actually be B, 22,500.